Good Sunday afternoon. Wright Gasaway here in the 24-hour WTOC newsroom. Thanks for joining us for our 5 o'clock digital update. We are streaming on multiple platforms for the news now. That includes our Facebook, Twitter, and WTOC News app, as well as WTOC.com. You can also catch us on Roku and Amazon Fire. Getting right into some of today's top stories, we are following some breaking news right now in Savannah. A wreck at Abercorn and Durin is really slowing traffic over there. That wreck involves an ambulance and a car. You can see that blue car. If we go back to that picture, can we get back to that picture? They're in the intersection behind the police car and then the ambulance on the other side of the intersection. We're told that the ambulance did have its lights and sirens on heading towards the hospital. We have a photographer on scene and we were trying to get some more details. Here's a look at the traffic delays in the area. This is on the WTOC traffic page. Andrew Gordon was monitoring this. This is northbound on Abercorn going into town, and then east on Durin going towards the hospital. So that's where those delays are right there. We hope to have some more information for you on the news at 6:30. But right now, that's all we can tell you right now. There's a wreck involving a car and an ambulance. We will stay on top of that story for you. Back here in Savannah, New Hampstead High School is looking for a new head football coach, but supporters are calling for the old coach to come back. Many of his former players and football boosters are defending Coach Michael Moore online. Amanda LeBrow explains.
Savannah Chatham County Public Schools says New Hampstead head football coach and special education teacher Michael Moore has been reassigned amid what it's calling a personnel matter. Since he left New Hampstead on Tuesday, someone started an online petition pushing for his return. There are hundreds of supporters. Tyrese T. writes in part, Coach Moore was way more than a football coach or teacher. He was someone who truly cared for me and my former classmates and teammates. Off the football field and out of those classrooms, we had some real deep conversations, and he helped me get through those problems and taught me right from wrong. Angel B says, I've had the pleasure of working with Coach Moore as a member of the Firebirds Touchdown Club. I never met a man more passionate for sports and love for all children in general. Please bring him back. And Quasar B saying Coach Moore is committed and compassionate, which is transferred onto his players in a very positive way. Simply ask any of his current or former players, and that'll be all the proof you need. Our kids need stability and the support knowing that someone cares about them on and off the football field, as Coach Moore does and displays daily. The district didn't comment on a cause for the change, only saying he will continue as a special education teacher at another school. Offensive coordinator Thomas Tedder is now serving as the interim head coach. The team lost its game Friday night in Jacksonville 43-34. Amanda LeBrow, WTOC News.
If you're a football fan, you've likely been looking forward to this weekend for quite some time. In the South, we say there's football season and there's the season of talking about football season. Yesterday, college football season officially kicked off for the most part, and that includes the Georgia Bulldogs. They kicked off what feels like a redemption tour for some with a big win in Sanford Stadium. Tim Geidera gives us a look.
It was as good a win as Georgia could have asked for, even if the competition was not very good. The Bulldogs showing off skill, speed, and mostly depth in a 45-0 win over Austin Peay. 6 different players scored touchdowns, and 3 Georgia backs averaged more than 10 yards per carry, including former Savannah Christian star Demetrius Robertson, whose only carry of the day went for a 72-yard touchdown that exceeded anything he could have imagined for his first game as a Bulldog.
It felt amazing. I can feel like the cheers coming down, like the atmosphere, the Georgia fans, the awesome vibe, the awesome energy from the Georgia people and the family.
It was awesome for D-Rob to go out and have that big run. Obviously, it's got to be good and a great feeling for him. Got the guys on the sideline pumped up.
I hope that we can grow and learn from the mistakes, because you get to coach off the first tape. There's a lot of things that we can improve on. And a lot of it starts with tackling and blocking and getting more movement. We'll play better teams, let's all be honest. We're going to play teams that have more talent.
Now, only a coach could be critical of a 45-0 win, but the Bulldogs will take a big step up in competition next week when they travel to Columbia for their conference opener against South Carolina. In Athens, Tim Geidera, WTOC News.
You can count me among those Dog fans hoping they can get over the championship hump this year. Looks like things got off to a good start yesterday. All right, moving right along, third graders bring a lot of independence and enthusiasm to the classroom, so a teacher has to be up to the challenge. I can't imagine the challenge that is. At Richmond Hill Elementary School, Lisa Tuttle is helping to turn that energy into brain power. Mike Sela introduces us to WTOC's top teacher.
You got to get their attention, keep them focused, get them excited about learning.
Everybody,
After 20 years in the classroom, Richmond Hill Elementary School teacher Lisa Tuttle knows how to get her students focused for learning.
A lot of energy. So we do things for a short period of time and then I get them up and moving.
infinity,
Tuttle is a natural in the classroom, but it wasn't her first choice after graduating from Georgia Southern with an electrical engineering degree.
I grew up, my mom was a teacher, and I told her absolutely no way would I ever be a teacher. So I was determined to be an engineer and ended up in teaching.
Turns out we all become our parents.
Right, apparently.
Tuttle eventually followed in her mother's footsteps, going back to school to get her teaching degree after she became a mom herself.
I had my own family, and I wanted to spend time with my son while he was off and out of school. So that was part of the draw.
And now her family grows every year as these children become part of her family.
Every day I get to come and be with these bright, shining little faces that are eager to learn. I just felt called to come and teach. It's exciting. It's something different every single day. I hope they remember having fun, but also that learning is fun.
And guess what? Your teacher is a WTOC top teacher. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're just going to get a nice little shot here. I know, easier said than done.
I know, right?
Did they tell you we were coming?
No.
You surprised?
Yes.
Shocked?
Yeah.
All that good stuff?
Congratulations to Mrs. Tuttle. Excited kids, and I read that intro. Let me go to the tag. There we go. If you have a WTOC top teacher, we can pull that back up. Sorry, Bradley. Here's how you can do it. You can go to the community tab, follow the links and instructions there, nominate that teacher you think deserves to have their story told, and head over to the community tab. Like I said, you click on the top teachers link there, and we have a link to the nomination form on there. Mike Sela could be coming to your school next. Taking a live look outside now with the WTOC Tybee Island Sky Cam. That's where the 11th annual Tybee Island Labor Day Beach Bash will be at this weekend. There is live entertainment provided by the Swingin' Medallions. At 9:15 tonight, there will be a fireworks show you can watch from Tybee's eastern beaches. Harley Strickland is live out there right now. She'll have a live look at 6:30 and then some more for us tonight on the news at 11. So we hope to see you for each of those newscasts, and we hope you join us for those. That about does it for the news today. While I got you, go ahead and like my Facebook page, like the WTOC Facebook page. And remember, you can always get the very latest news on there. We also update you on our app as well as our website. We'll be on air at 6:30. Andrew Gordon is back at 8 for a digital weather update. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night.